Hello, everyone, and welcome to Off the Tracks Monday. Glad everybody could make it out Monday night. Who we got in the chat? We got Lynn McCurley, Wigwag Workshop, Go Veer Go Home, Corey, Ray. I'm gonna mess your last name up. Sorry. Where's that? I'm not even gonna try it. But we got Ray here and Curly Express. Who else in the chat? We had Race Fan, Bubs031, Sean McGee, Thomas Moore, Nashville Steam, and I believe yesterday was Race Fan and Curly got the cookie. Oh, Anthony Borden, how are you? Trade Man, Brian Ferguson, and I believe it said Anthony Borden. Steve 9972, Daytona, what's going on? So I'll bring up our guest for the show tonight. My partner in crime is all the way out in the Rock, Newfoundland. And see who we got in the basement. Hey, Bubs.
How's it going?
Good.
I gotcha.
Stormy Sky, how's it going? Adam?
Hello.
Peyton, Rail Fan, how's it going? I didn't see Derek. Did we miss Derek? Hey, Brandon Hunter.
I don't know.
Special guest of the evening, Lauren James. What's going on at OVR, Mr. James?
Lots of excitement. Lots of excitement. 2 weeks from now, we'll be in St. Louis for the RPM.
Oh, nice.
So,
Derek Alexander.
Yeah. So
that'd be a good show.
That's my first time going to a U.S. RPM. I've been to a couple of Canadian ones. So yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I'm actually curious. What does RPM stand for the
Railroad Prototype Modelers.
Oh.
So it's an RPM meet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's a little different than a train show or a national train show or like a Springfield. It's, Modler, sometimes Modler Region Pacific. Just recently they had the NERPM. And if any of you are on the watching tonight's YouTube, Lionel on Modler's Life has just completed a second round of NERPM interviews, I believe, today, Mike.
Oh,
yeah.
And he interviewed a bunch of different guys that attended the NERPM event. A number of guys had our NSC 6400s because it's a heavy northeastern car for U.S. trash. And there was a couple of guys there that had a couple of units graffitied or weathered up. That's why that one day I was asking if anyone ever done any Bobby cars, because in the United States, a lot of those trash cars, Mike and Bubs, have Bobby labeled over them.
Oh yeah.
On the ribs. No, you can laugh what you want, Mike. There's about 400.
No, I did see it. I did see it.
Yeah. So there's quite an onslaught of them. So St. Louis RPM, it's one of the longest running RPMs in the United States. It happens at the Gateway Center in Collinsville, Illinois, right across from the water from St. Louis. We're going to be there Friday and Saturday, which is the 28th and 29th. We have 2 tables, so we have a small booth there. A couple other Canadians that are attending. Bernard from Mini Prints, he'll be there. Obviously, the other major players in the industry will be there. So we're going to have all our 6400s. We'll have product available for sale. So anyone who wants a 6400 or one of Hilda's fabulous loads, they'll be there. We will have more production samples and maybe a surprise or 2.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, I just remember seeing Bobby on the on the trash in the group chat.
Yeah. So it's a different. This is, like I said, this is the first time I've done an RPM for the company. So this is,
Here, I'm gonna make you bigger.
these are one of these things. I'm working on my table there. Just give me a second, Mike.
Yep.
You don't need to look at me that big now.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be a good show. I believe there's 5,000 models on display.
Oh wow.
5,000 models.
Yeah.
Andrew Diamond Master, how are you? Randall Ellison, Sorona Junior Lewis. A few more people coming into the chat.
So that's the big one. We're not going to Dallas or Texas at the end of the month.
That's in July as well.
No, that's in August.
Oh, August. Okay.
We're not doing the NMRA Fort Worth show. We might do the Long Beach show next year in California.
Nice.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a little bit of travel.
And then we have our manufacturer show coming up.
I can't wait.
In September. Yeah. So
Hunter Stewart, how are you?
lots of
Dave,
lots of exciting things coming, honestly, guys. So
Anthony Dodge, how are you? A lot of good stuff coming out.
well, it's like the first year of pretty much everything being returned to normal, whether it's traveling across the border or able to attend these events. So really, it's a situation of kind of back to
I
normal.
just saw that too. Oh wow.
$20 super chat. Wow. Thanks, D. Darrell. Hello.
Whoa.
Joe Rader. Thanks for coming out.
I'm guessing that's a coffee between the three of us there.
Yep, Timmy's.
Yeah.
And
or McCafe.
what else did I miss? Blew me away there.
So yeah, so lots of exciting things there, Mike.
Yeah, the 6,000s will be coming out in the fall.
No, they should be here. They should be here by September.
And pipe load.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a question. I missed it. It was Corey. I got to go back here.
If it's a question about future projects, I'm not answering it.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I think it's from Corey.
Yeah.
Lawrence, since the gondola did so well.
What did I just say?
How about? Okay.
Oh, was that about future run and stuff?
I'm not talking about future announcements.
Okay.
Because then we can spend 2 hours on that. So it's not fair to the rest of the show.
No, you're right.
Anthony, am I going to the RPM? No, I don't believe so. That's the end of the month. John Carvin, how are you?
So we'll have these on display. That's just Hilda's loads, Mike.
Nice.
It's a tie down.
Let me make it bigger.
Yeah.
There you go. There we go.
So we'll have those on display, everybody. All the selection, all the production samples for the 6,000 and the pipe should be with me unless something drastically happens. Yeah. So that's that. The other one that didn't seem to get that much love in the month of June, it really should.
Oh, wow.
Is that is the brand new this is the first freight car from Aurora Miniatures. That's the 50-foot high cube, high capacity boxcar that are used in paper. So yeah, that's the latest, and there's 4 more freight cars that Ben has coming over the next 6 months.
4 more.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know of 2 so far, but I don't know what the other 2 are. Other than,
The well car,
well, yeah, I
Oh,
do know the wheel car, the Unimax.
railgun gondola,
You do,
yeah, the
yeah,
gondola.
there's a lot one, but
and
I
then
don't know what that last one was.
the other version of the boxcar, the Greenbrier.
The on track for Pure one.
Yeah, that's a different version.
Oh,
Yeah. I got 2 of those
oh,
TTX. What do they call them? Waffle box cars?
They're not waffle box cars, Mike. You butcher it so bloody wrong.
Oh,
It's a
high
high
cube.
side, yeah, high cube. It's just a paper box car.
Okay.
So the history of these is as CN and CP had to phase out their newsprint cars, they reinvested in the pool did the TTX pool as well as some of the other ones like CoRail, BKYT, IC, and other ones, Bubs, and they're basically these are converted to paper rolls.
okay.
So the high
Yeah.
capacity allows them to come in with a forklift lift, big doors, stack them. The previous newsprint were most of the time were double door plugs, but a lot of them aged out. Um, I have not seen one of these style of boxcars actually in a paper plant, but all the paper plants I grew up with, Brandon, they're all closed. So I'm not
The
a
only
good.
place
I
I've
don't.
seen, yes, the only place I've seen the F boxes is actually sitting in the yard in Smith Falls over by the General Transfer of Willis
Yeah,
dock.
but you got to remember the F box pool is like 24,000. So which version are you looking at?
Oh, well, it is the 50-footer.
Okay.
I don't know. It is that one there because they actually do get a big forklift into the door.
Yeah,
Mm,
if it's the 50-footer 50,000 series or the 500,000 series, then yeah, that's the paper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we see a lot of them down here in my neck of the woods through the going through the town.
Yeah. There isn't that many paper operations left. I mean, there's a couple, Mattawa. There's a few operations, in northern Ontario, Brandon. But
Yeah.
I don't believe there's a single paper plant in southern Ontario left. I think the last one was Abeltitty and Thorold.
Yeah, and the last one in Eastern Ontario was Dumtar in Cornwall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's a recent Aurora. Um, I think I've talked about this little guy a bunch of times. That's
Yes.
the that's really the model that launched my love of trains and my passion um, for really the hobby. Um, this one will be out at the end of August, subject to the container arriving. And there's 2 numbers. This number here, 5505, is the one that's restored in the St. Thomas Elgin County River Museum.
Okay.
And the other one that we're doing is the one that was shared yesterday in the group chat, Mike. That's the writing platform that they use out of the former Norfolk and Western, Wabash, Oakwood Yard, and Dearborn. Um, and that's the one they use all the time over there for a writing platform. So that's
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
much that one. Yeah. So that's coming. These are all.
Keep it on the
on the
track.
way caboose.
A little too early
Oh.
for that one. A little too early for that one, Mike. That is the final production sample of the 6000.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
So it has the lower profile, and it has the scale shelf couplers, KDs. All projects 6000 and after will have the 158s.
Nice.
So that is almost on production now.
Nice.
So they're air mailing the samples over
For the RPM?
for the RPM.
That's a
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I can't wait for them.
there's some surprises in that container. I haven't said much, but we'll leave them for another day. So that's that one. This one seems to have been picking up a lot of traction with a lot of guys lately. Again, that's another one of our 64s with Hilda's construction load and the tie down. This is Interstate Waste, which has the big solid emblem.
Yeah.
Really cool car.
Very well detailed car.
National Steel is still making a whack of these cars. The next paint scheme that we're gonna do in a future run will be the JAMX run, which is the same color as the IWXX car, which is the hunter green. So that's that. Behind me is the pipe car, so the Freight Car America. That is my last pre-production sample. I get the production samples with the 6000. They're done. I've approved them 2 months ago. They're just sitting to ship with the 6000s. And then there's going to be special banded loads that'll be available and announced the day they arrive with the container.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
that car there, Lauren, is that going to have the two versions, like that blacked out CN?
this
And
is the
then
black.
the
This is the blacked out version, and then there's the as delivered, which is the DWC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to look wild.
And then the unnumbered?
The unnumbered is just a straight CN DWC brown, Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah. I've already answered this, but I'll say it again. Sometime in the middle of September. You should pin that. You should pin that statement up there, Mike. Anyways, no, it's okay. It's just one of those days where you feel like you get asked the same question.
That's all right.
Yep.
Yeah. And then this is the Cardella. Now the only thing that's different about this one is it's got Hilda's scrap load.
Okay.
Right now, Hilda's in the last phases. She's working on 3 brand new scrap loads: baled, sheared, and untouched.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because generally, when you have scrap loads, there's different grades. Obviously, if it's sheared, it's been to Triple M, AIM, a scrapyard, and it's ready for being resmelted or back at like a U.S. Steel or a Stelco or whatever the case may be. Bale means it's ready for melting or resale, and then untouched means it's cleaned up from a job site. A great example is if you're ever looking at an automotive plant that makes punch metal presses or does stamped auto parts, they'll actually put the scrap right into the actual gondolas,
Oh, okay.
and then it goes back to the foundry that they bought the coils from to get remelted. Yeah.
So you see Diamond Master's question, or
Derek, really? Come on.
Derek can ask a question. I don't mind Derek.
No, he's asking the same question from earlier, from what someone asked earlier.
Now, this one was a little bit of a freak. So we had our big import come in on the weekend.
Oh.
What happened there? We almost lost your bubs.
I don't know what
I
happened
don't know.
there. Like I lost everyone. You guys got
So
me?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
What are we
Sorry,
saying?
Dave.
Are we all sitting on a chair?
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
good,
still not sure.
good. This one was different. So Atlas just recently brought out the GP40s, and they have them now with ditch lights. This is an honoring first responders one. Kind of a cool paint scheme. So yeah. Yeah.
Mike, how are you?
So with the first responders, what's actually the logo of the locomotive, the reporting mark for that one?
So the reporting mark is actually the Port Harbor Railroad Corp.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah.
gotcha.
So, yeah. I almost set up tonight's stream, Mike and Brandon, on top of my water bridge, but I felt kind of lazy, so I didn't do it.
Oh,
That's okay.
I think you need me to
Yeah.
come over and do the water port for that.
No, you're not.
Mhm.
No?
It's also a Monday. Everyone has the right to just take it easy on a Monday.
That's right.
No. I don't know how I want to do that, but I don't want to pour that until the entire background is done.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are
Yeah.
you going to do epoxy pour?
No,
No?
I gotta make a pool.
Okay.
You forget that there's no pool there. Like it's
You got to pull it
open.
up.
Like it's open inside. So I have to either figure out a way that I'm going to. It was a small little pool, but um, I want to put in the backdrop for looking south from the bridge, looking down through the Niagara River,
Right.
and then do a
Okay.
vinyl picture. But I mean, I got to do 20 feet of vinyl picture.
Yeah.
Whew.
Be a nice scene.
So
Definitely.
I'm thinking.
Why, can you
What
hear
do
that?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, I can hear that.
I was gonna say, are you kind of gnawing on a table saw or something?
Yeah, that's
Sounds
the,
good.
that's
Sadie.
the monster upstairs.
The dog.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I put Bob. Bob knows where he is right now.
Give me that.
So, yeah. So, have you ever been to an RPM, Brandon?
No, I've never had.
You should go to one. They're pretty fun. Toronto used to have an RPM. Coketown had a very small RPM.
Okay.
And then the closest RPM I would think maybe to us would be probably in the St. Lawrence area for you guys.
Really? I didn't. Yeah, I just don't remember. Trying to remember the name. I just can't remember it. Because I think there is one. I just don't know when it is. That's the other thing. I've just never been to one.
Well, you're in the St. Lawrence region of the NMRA, are you not?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be in Brockville or somewhere along the Seaway. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So I see there's
No,
some questions. You want to ask some questions, or we want to go around the horn, or what do you want to do? Or do you want to bring in the other longshoreman?
Where's he at? I
Or
don't
is he
even
not
see him
even?
in the basement. I don't
Of
even
course he
have
knows.
Steve in the basement.
Of course he knows shows. He probably still outside trying to find the dogs.
Yeah, last I heard, he's taking the dogs out for a walk.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
See, Hunter Stewart, thanks for coming out.
So I see there's a couple questions, Mike.
Yeah.
Does the longshoreman strike impact me? Not yet, but it'll probably cause some delays in the port, but nothing yet. What numbers are available on the Jeep 40s? Well, the Jeep 40s that come in, Brandon, were CSX, CP in 2 numbers, Penn Central, Susquehanna, the first responders, and I think there's another paint scheme. They're all on the website. Yeah. I'm beta testing on Wednesday, Brandon.
Oh, on what?
The new website.
Oh, you're making a new website?
Yeah.
Hey, there's Daytona. He's eating supper.
Okay.
Yeah. So I start beta testing on Wednesday.
All right.
Nice.
And then I got a couple weeks of data migration testing, and then I got to do a couple days off.
Wednesday though, I got some track sites. I'm going trackside there in Brockville.
Oh, yeah,
Gonna
what are you
get
doing
some
that?
video Wednesday as well. I was gonna do that Wednesday. Well,
Is Brockville really the best spot for you guys for volume?
if you go down for the Kingston stuff, because I was talking to Tristan, there's usually only about 5 trains a day during the week with Smith Falls, other than the Via Rails, so it's a little bit sometimes on and off. But yeah, with Brockville, it's just nonstop run through like crazy with the CN power, like 368, 149, 148, 271. They all just come right on through right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, yeah, you're right, Brockville, Newtonville, Port Hope. Anywhere on the Kingston sub generally is good. There's a couple spots there, Brandon, where the Kingston sub is pretty close to the CP.
Yep, that would be that's basically right from Belleville until Bowmanville. Oh, hey, Izzy.
Izzy, how are you? So
yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, CSX does come up through here. I have CSX that runs my work.
Technically, that CSX is landlocked, Michael.
Yeah, it just comes in and out of the yard.
Yeah, it goes down to the Chemical Valley and goes back to Sarnia, but they don't actually go across the border.
No.
Yeah, they go across to Montreal.
Yes, they do. And
there's another spot you should go to, Brandon. You should go to Montreal, right around Terrachoux.
Yeah.
Terrachoux? Oh, I usually go to Coteau.
Yeah. Because Terrachoux
that's
is
where
the transfer traffic is.
Oh yeah, Coteau. That's actually where the CS. Well, it's a CN train, but that's where 327 and 328 branch off to go down the valley field to the States. That's actually CSX power.
That's an NS symbol or a CN symbol?
It's a CN symbol, but then as soon as it hits the border, it becomes CSX.
Okay. The reason why I asked that is 327 and 328 used to be CSX symbols in Canada.
Okay, yeah, down here, CN 327 and 328, they're the ones that go from Montreal to, and then they turn off onto the Vaudreuil, onto the Valleyfield. I mean, sorry.
Oh. No, I'm not going to Smith Falls.
Oh, so you're not going to come for the barbecue?
I'll meet you in Buffalo. I'm not going to Smith Falls. I have a lot of things on my plate over the next 2 months, and
yeah,
preparing for St. Louis, preparing for the event.
Lots on the go.
My day when I'm off, probably over the next 2 months is probably going to be doing field measurements for the next announcements. Like we have up to
Oh.
eight cars we're working on right now. So yeah,
That's a lot.
I've got to do a lot of field measurements. I got one day where I had to meet with a guy to do a 3D scan. Like, takes time.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
it's time consuming, right?
But Grant, I want you to think about this. We're going
Okay.
to St. Louis. We have our event in September. We have Springfield in January. We're probably going to go back to Denver next April, and we're going to Long Beach. That means I got to get a lot of things in the hopper.
Yeah. Put all ducks on the road. Don't let...
in a relatively short period. So,
Right.
I'm not going to tell you what my announcements down the road will be. They'll be teased or announced out, but
okay. Yeah, you're just eyeballing.
They've been on a lot of they've been on a lot of people's hit list for a while. So right now, I just want to wait until we get back from St. Louis, and then our September event, our rivals, and then really start to, not, as they say, notch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of good things coming down the tracks. Definitely.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, there's close to 25 cars that we have identified, but only like 6 to 8 that we actually have either designed, drew out, or researched fully out. So, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So.
I think a lot of people are going to be pretty impressed with the 6000, and I think a lot of people are going to be impressed with the pipe car. Like, I actually think the pipe car will be the best car we best of the first 3 we make.
Okay. So. Yeah, I know. I got my 2 6000s on order. I can't wait for those.
Yeah. You'll get a few pipe cars.
Yeah, you answering Andy's question, the few pipe cars?
I thought he was talking to me there for a second.
Which, if you're going to ask a question, Mike, you have to throw it up because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Or you don't want to kind of go there?
Well, I will say this: we have an abandoned N scale. We still want to do the 64s and 6 and N, but I'm just waiting off some information on direction on wheels and trucks, so that way they're microtrains compliant. So.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a big issue when you have N scale, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll stay out of that. I'm gonna stick to HO. Don't get me wrong. Even though it's a small size, it's no. I feel like there's not that much with N.
N scale is challenging. I know Mike was at the Rapido event. He kind of got the gist from some of the Rapido guys that how they're struggling with some cars on future projects. How they're not getting enough lack of pre-orders.
Yeah. Here's a question. There's probably a good chance.
Well, myself, yes.
Yeah.
I can't speak for Mike on that.
4 wheels, I travel. See you there.
Yeah.
With a free gas card.
Yeah.
That's a thing there. Like yesterday, if you were watching, the guys are asking me if I ever would have thought of trying to see if we can get the club down to Amherst. That would be a hard sell, and to tell you the truth, it's also kind of hard with work and all that. So it's that would be something that's really far reach.
See a
It's
lot of
worth
CN.
it's worth it, honestly, Brandon.
I know, but it just always depends on the schedule there too. Like, I wish I was like maybe I should one of these days actually switch maybe my lead date and maybe it's like say have make 2 days extra just in case to actually okay. I have Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and well actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Try and have a 4 day weekend off for January. Maybe I would see if I could try. It's just right now I just don't know what's going on with you know like a couple of months ago I got pulled away there from April and I got called in there to actually and I was gone for a few weeks.
So that's really not like proper time away. If they can still pull you after book time, that's really not fair.
Not it's different though,
So then they pay you.
because
So then they give you on call pay.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Jennifer, how's it going?
Hmm.
So okay.
Rapido is shipping the M scale Flex hoppers next week.
Yeah, they'll be next week with the HO Horizons and the FPA 2A U's and B's, which they only
Okay.
had 4 of. Yeah.
Until they went to the FPA fours, it was basically just a base model to the
Yeah.
a model. Yeah, but I hope for to actually finally see the RS18Us. I've been waiting on those for years now.
I have a special run in there. Been waiting
I
on
know.
those.
I got one of those locomotives. I ordered a special run locomotive
Yeah.
because it's
I'm
the only one with the duck.
I'm waiting on the. They haven't officially closed off the OSR M420 book either.
Right?
That's not till the end of this month. Mind you, they just delivered the M420, which Mike would have done a review had he showed up and not no showed.
Yeah, I would have been there.
Yeah.
I didn't have the boss and the son down from Quebec. I probably would have been there Saturday
Yeah.
in the weather.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff. I called you Jennifer.
I
Jeffrey.
don't know. I'm on my vacation now, sort of. I can actually. I may come down in a couple of weeks to actually go to Otter Valley. Who knows?
Well, I got to
Are
come
you gonna
down either this weekend or next.
Are you coming down for the 16th, Brandon?
For September, I can't because that's actually a hoe track weekend, and I'm debuting the Bojo officially that weekend to run on the layout.
Oh, okay.
So, and as well, the 6400s are going to be part of this. So, it's actually it's just about there, and I'm just about ready to run it.
Oh, that's cool.
J Rock does stuff. How are
If the hoe track was closer, I'd invite you guys over to run in the shop.
I know. I
How
do
much
have my trailer though.
How much space does the hoe track layout take up?
Well, whenever we had in the dart room's about 40, about 40 feet by about 80 feet. That's down in the dart room. But whenever we used to run it upstairs in the banquet hall, we had about 200 by 300 feet, and we filled that whole thing with modules with a giant layout. If you go back to our site, you can actually see the past layouts, like from extract CAD that we use, and you can see like how big the layouts are and everything. That's usually like when we usually always had it in January. The upstairs, it was a super massive layout that it was just phenomenal. Like the last year before COVID hit, like I missed the actual good bridge scene that one of our members. He's a part time member now. Like he only shows up for like maybe 3 of the 10 sessions that we have out of the year. But he made a 24-foot bridge scene that actually goes over the Outaouais between in Vaudreuil and Dorion. The actual bridge scene with the CN and CP trackage right there. He actually did that
Yeah.
whole bridge scene by himself.
Hmm.
Like, and it was amazing. It's an amazing bridge scene too. He's also made the Angus Shop roundhouse and everything. Like,
So when the whole track goes on the road, do you guys still maintain that size, or is it a bit smaller?
no, when we went to Arm Prior, we just did a simple loop by about 38 by about 41 feet,
That's still pretty big.
and we had our it is, and we had our yard right down the middle. Like it was just for showing and all that. But usually we have a big when we're at the club, it's a big run. Like right
So
now, we are up to. Oh, sorry.
how many trailers do you guys use? Like, so that 38 by 40, you guys have like what, 3 or 4 show trailers?
Nope. That the layout that we had for Armpire, it all fit in my 7 by 14 footer.
Oh,
It all fit in there.
It all fit in there. The only
because
modules that
the
were
legs come off. Yeah,
hmm
because the legs come off, right?
yes,
Yeah, that's why.
yeah, the legs come off. Everything all gets boxed up. Yeah. So how we have it there was we had all the legs up front. I think we should next year. If it all depends and all that. We're trying to make another little like for to actually store legs in the trailer for when we actually have to, because we're actually using my personal trailer for this for the shows. But
Okay.
it's it's just I decided to do it just to help out with the club, just to try and show our presence and to try and get new members. Like we just got a couple of new YouTubers this year that were at the Arm Prior show this week, back in June, who are looking to join in September.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, we run it like an actual railroad. Like we actually have the yard set up there where we'll have a few locals. A few of us. There's maybe like 3 or 4 of us that do run through power, just to try and mix it up so that the other members have to think, okay, there's a main line train coming through. I got to make room for them to get off the main.
Yeah. I don't live in Toronto, so why would I organize a Toronto show?
And there hasn't been much. They haven't done Toronto show in a couple of years, few years.
No, no.
Not a quality Toronto show is probably over 12 to 15 years.
Mm.
Yeah.
The last one was Brampton, and I mean, it was starting to wane at the end too.
Yeah, and nowadays
Train shows are hard. I think train shows are hard in Ontario right now, Brandon.
No, I know.
I
So look, ours was free to actually get in this year, like, and that's how we do it because what they do in Arm Prior with the show is that it's tied into another festival, so it's under that insurance umbrella, a music festival. So the show's happening the same weekend as that, and that's actually how people come in. There's actually, I think, about 2,000, maybe 3,000 people that popped in each day.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not the Empire show isn't even comparable to when they had
No,
Ottawa Train Expo or Rail Fair.
no. It's not. It's sort of like it was, yeah, like Ottawa Train Expo and all that. Like that's of course when all the big vendors were coming in and all that.
We used to
We
go
did
to,
have
we used to go to it.
we did have Rapido show up last year at Arm Prior. Josh and Jordan actually showed up to it there just to show off some product and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
train shows take a lot of organizing committee. It takes a lot to get the manufacturers, dealers.
Yep.
It takes a lot to get layouts, clubs, or historical societies. It takes a lot of work.
Oh yeah. Like me and Perry, we're the ones who are we're the liaisons with Arm Prior with the club.
Yeah.
So
I mean, our pop up event, Mike, it's probably triple the amount of work this year than was last year for me.
Yeah. And that's
really?
That's the third one.
Got to have more space. Got to have more tables. I have 3 times the number of manufacturers I had last year.
Got to bring the cannon in.
The pop up show, or
got to bring a cannon.
Yeah.
I got the Polka King. You know, I got Mother's Life coming. I've got NMRA Canada. I got 9 manufacturers, 1 historical society, 1 book author, 1 book company. I've got 2 to 3 more manufacturers I'm working on. So, you know, plus our own label, plus our own shop.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good pop-up event.
It is.
Yeah, so it's a lot of work, and you know, it's just our event. Our
funny
event at our place.
Jeff says that. I did catch the CP with the CN.
No, there's been a lot of that lately.
Yeah, but that was a 397 2 weeks ago.
They're just repaying horsepower hours. A couple questions I see here in the chat. I haven't done a Quebec show for years. I don't know if I would go back to Quebec, honestly. I would probably do an Ottawa, Quebec regional show where you get both sides of the province. I think that's more beneficial. Yeah, Derek, I have so much more time on my schedule to do even more stuff. No. To answer John's question, the Barrie show next year is actually on Family Day. I had a discussion with the organizers about that.
Yeah, you moved that one.
Yeah. That was back-to-back Springfield and almost killed Daytona and I. Like, we almost died that weekend.
You guys were nuts. I can't believe you did that.
I think I shared that on one podcast, or maybe it was on I think it was on the AML podcast, or even on yours, Mike. Like, we get back from Springfield on the Monday. I go to work for 4 days. Then we go up to Barrie on the Friday. Snowstorm, traffic.
In a snowstorm.
Can't unload. Unload the next morning at like 40 below, freezing our ass off. It's like, you know, Johnny. It's like you know the rodeo sign there, Brandon.
Yeah.
40 below.
We can't say it on this channel.
Oh yeah.
We keep it on the
yeah.
PG.
Hello,
Mom and Tom. Yeah.
But yeah, and then the show was good both days. And then the fire department woke us out of bed Sunday morning.
Yeah, as your alarm in the building was going off.
And then Steve and I unloaded the trailer and put it in the dock, and then I took him home and I scraped myself off the mattress the next day. So I don't know if I want to do. I don't know if I want to do back to back to back. I might just say no. Springfield, I already have it committed to, so that's come and gone. The Barrie one, it'd be nice, but I don't know.
Yeah, he almost got
beyond that, I'm not making any more commitments. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah, because they were actually guys were talking as well, because a lot of the Ottawa clubs were also at the Belleville show this year, except for us. So one of our members, who is actually on the executive, he's trying to see if we can try and make it next year to the Belleville show.
At the Quinty School?
I think is it at the Quinty School? I don't know. It's not at the Quinty. I think it's in right in Belleville.
Yeah, but originally it was called the Quinty Mall Train Show in Belleville.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I think that's where it is there. Apparently there is a lot of parking there for and all that. They had quite a few rooms, but yeah, the only club that wasn't there from Ottawa was us there this year that just went by. So
My parents
we're
went to
getting
that a few times. It was an okay show for them. It's just the problem is, and I say this with all due respect, all three of us being Southern Ontario guys, it can get kind of boring running the same 401 corridor because it's the same guys, it's the same buyers, it's the same vendors. I mean, you kind of saw that, Mike, when you went to the last Ancaster. It was kind of
Yeah.
a little bit dried out.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised that there wasn't a very big crowd.
That was Father's Day, though.
Yeah, it was Father's
yeah.
Day.
Yeah. Is Daytona actually going to come on? Are we actually going to
I don't know. Are you
put him on
still
the round
eating,
seat, put him on the
or
hot seat here?
is he
Might
like
as well.
chasing
I
the
told
dogs,
you,
or what's he doing?
I told you 10-1 he wasn't going to show. I told you.
Yeah. Even asked Andrew if he was coming up or not.
Wait, you guys were putting a
funny.
betting pool in?
Yeah.
Eh?
You guys are putting a
Yeah, I had a
betting
bet.
pool in?
Oh yeah. Life's all about placing bets, Brandon.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Sparky, 107, 107.
Still no place to run that speeder though.
Put it back in storage.
Ah,
I'll pull it out for the event in September, but it's
Okay.
in dry storage. So
Oh, the speeder, yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Now there's a place down in Ohio.
I gotta get that thing. I'd have to get that thing serviced and get insurance. Right now, I'm just gonna put it in the dry storage and bring it out when I need it.
Okay.
I'm not the same guy I was yesterday. Okay.
Yeah. I just reading the chat there. I'm like, what? What happened to Artie?
Yeah.
The Woodstock show, yeah. I didn't go to the last one, but I find some of those shows you can buy brand new at the shop for the same price.
Nowadays it is like that. To tell you the
Yeah.
truth.
The second
Right.
hand pricing can be retail with no warranty or no guarantee that all the parts or it's going to work right. There was a period where you could find good value at some train shows, and I still think there is those opportunities, but it depends what you define as value. Is it a model you can't find anymore, or something that you need to replace? I mean, I know one guy, he used to go to shows to replace items he lost in the flood.
Yeah.
Those things happen. You can't go to a hobby shop and replace, a 25-year worth collection.
No.
No.
And as well with Facebook and all that, they're like seeing the people there who buy the stuff and then try to sell it there at double the price.
I don't know on that one, Brandon. There seems to have been a lot of deals in Ontario lately where guys have been getting burned.
I know. I've been seeing some of the prices like for someone was trying to sell an LRC car for 150, like LRC cars for $150 for when
Oops.
they were going for a lot cheaper than that, especially for your prices.
Over Lord had 4 skids of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's people online.
Were you there that day, Brendan, or was it Chris when I had skids and skids of them?
I think it was Chris.
They all gone.
Yeah.
They're all gone.
The only time I really showed up was for the only time that I actually saw what was left over was when I saw those tempos that were put up onto the shelf. That what they had left, and I bet you now they're all gone.
I haven't had tempos for a while.
Oh, you still have them?
No, I don't have any sets. I think I have maybe a couple coach cars. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's way too much LRC cars. I got a few.
I got about 24 LRC cars. But I mean, we did
24?
six special numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they did four production runs. So I got a couple of blues, a couple of Canadians to peel. I've got the greens and a couple of the heritage. But I mean, I probably would have less LRCs if there was a proper stainless steel corridor set, but there isn't proper corridor cars yet.
No, and those are coming out when they come out, though.
And I have a Tempo, even though I never saw a Tempo in my life. Yeah,
Wait, you've never saw a Tempo in your life?
a real Tempo.
Oh.
Yeah,
A real Tempo? I've seen one.
I sold tons of Tempo sets. I've never seen a real Tempo. Hey Sparky, I hear that you can get a Tempo wine glass and napkins in every mystery box. That's the hot rumor on the alley.
What wasn't there talk of another mystery box from Rapido?
No, there's just different levels of mystery boxes. There's like regular and premium. I don't know, Mike. You were on the cutting floor of how they're making the mystery boxes when you came with me into the dealer event.
Yeah.
A lot of mystery boxes can make there.
Ooh. And they have two buildings now, basically side by side that they have, eh?
They rented an additional unit. They don't own it. They just rent it.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they rented extra space.
Mind
Boxcar there, yeah,
you,
right.
if they clean up the one unit, they can probably go down to a unit and a half. But there's also some other personal stuff stored there too.
Mm-hmm.
Jason's got some Doctor Who stuff.
And a London taxi, and I bet you that's where he keeps the bus there too.
Yeah, I'm not starting up those mystery box discussions tonight, Sparky.
I like the idea though.
Yeah.
Hey,
No.
How much?
Someone's already done the mystery box thing. Don't copy.
Actually, I already did mystery boxes once already, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, last year or the year before?
Last summer.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Was it last year or the year before?
Last summer, we did an 8 show and N scale box.
Yeah,
for the month of September.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was okay. They're not money makers. So they're more like troublemakers, like Sparky is.
Oh, cool. Oh.
They were, yeah. I kind of like the mystery boxes you did there a couple years ago. Thomas, all right.
Yeah.
What else you got happening in the pop up? You got time?
Polka King.
Polka King.
Popcorn for the kids.
Bouncy Castle.
About 10. No. Don't have room for it. Don't have room for it now.
Oh.
That and they want grass. I don't have enough grass there. And it's not worth it. I mean, if we might do face painting for the kids. I mean, Hilda talked about doing face painting if there's enough kids. I'm working on a club layout to go in the hockey unit.
Nice.
So
club layout.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me intrigued here.
Yeah, you don't want to mess this with buds. I'm telling you. We got Wigwag coming up, and Dave Crooked River and Eastern's going to come to the show.
Bernard will be there. Yeah, he'll
Bernard
be scanning. Bernard from Mini Prince will be scanning at the OVR Pop Up event September 16th.
I'm intrigued though about the layout.
Yeah.
That's just thinking of doing.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. But right now my focus is the next 2 weeks just getting ready to go to St. Louis, and then I also have some research I'm doing on my trip down there too, and I'll shot later. But
St. Louis, Illinois, or St. Louis, Missouri?
Missouri. So I got some more items down there. I'm going to get photographs and measurements on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm all over.
Hey, there you go. There's an idea. Put some graffiti on the face paint. Oh, wigwag.
So,
Yeah, so I remember you talked about that. You changed it so it's not interfering with those shows, the car show or the air show. That's why it's the
that was
16th.
the air. Yeah, the air show was the situation where a lot of local guys were not happy because they want to go to the show. So that was one. And then the car show was to ensure that Claire could go to the car show and do measurements for Sylvan scale models. Sylvan will
Yeah.
be there, Brandon. Aurora will be there. Rapido will be there. ITLA will be there. Mini Prince will be there. Intermountain will be there. Soundtracks is confirmed to be there. I have about 5 more manufacturers to confirm up, plus 2 more I've asked. I'm just waiting for a few of them to get back from the Spring Creek Model Trains Deshler event this weekend until they're back at their home businesses or home shops or whatever, and just firm up. I mean, some of them I'm going to see at St. Louis in 2 weeks, so I can always firm that up again when I see them. Yeah, and then I've got a gathering when I'm in St. Louis with a couple other manufacturers just to kind of chat about a few things. So it's going to be a busy couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Busy couple months.
Yeah. Seems like it. So yeah.
Are you flying down, or are you driving down, or taking the train to St. Louis?
Well, we're going to be in Louisville for about 5 days before we go across to St. Louis, and then St. Louis to Louisville to St. Louis is only 3 hours, so we're driving down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. Is Steve actually going to not no show?
I think Daytona's going to no-show us. He was going to show us, I think he had an M420, maybe the Notch 8, but maybe he's still trying to figure out how to get up on the live. Hang on. I'll text him right
Are you
now.
texting him? Are you texting him an actual step-by-step of how to do it?
So while we're doing that, let me pull up my share screen, and we can talk about the St. Louis RPM.
Sure. Look at that bad boy. Says he's trying to hook up again.
Of course he is. All right, allow my screen, Mike. Allow my screen, Mike.
Yep. Sorry.
That's okay. All right, so anyone who's interested in the St. Louis RPMs or RPMs in general, you can go to stlrpm.com. There's been many podcasts on the St. Louis RPM. Really neat stuff. It's ran by a top-notch group. So, what you're asking, Brandon, what's an RPM like? Well, let's go have a look at some of the photo galleries from past RPMs. So obviously at these events, guys, it's a lot of it is reconnecting with people. It's it's the friendships and friends you made through the years. Also, it's some of the smaller companies that have make cool models. Like you got Tangent there, you got Spring Creek, you've got Rapido, you've got Soundtracks, you name it.
Okay.
I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Obviously, now you get into people that have model entries. That's another big avenue. I'm going to try a different link. That one's not working well.
And the dude usually goes there too, doesn't he?
The dude is usually there. Huh. Let's try that one. Nope. There's also people with photos, research, historical societies. There's a number of book people that come there. it's a really fun time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
just
there's Bruce there.
I'm looking at it on my end here too. There, it's actually pretty. It looks really neat.
So let's pull up the vendor list because I know Bernard's in the chat, so give him a mention again. Anybody in the chat who is attending the RPM want to put comments in there? We'd love to see that.
Yeah,
Obviously, if you're going to the event, you can get yourself 3D scan from our good friend Bernard at Mini Prints.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first option. So definitely, we've had fun with him scanning us boys, I think. Obviously, you got Bowthern, you got Blueford, you got Canon Company, Class 1, which is a new company on the scene, Custom Finishing, which is common for mow equipment, ESU, Fernuno, and Camerlingo, which is resin, a couple historical societies, Iowa Scale Engineering, which is the makers of the Proto Throttle, which we'll have in the shop in September for our event. Microengineering, which is a Missouri-based business. Mini Prints, as mentioned. Oak Hill, which makes track and switches. Otter Valley, which myself and Sarah will be there. Rapido Trains. Scale Trains will be also there. Soundtracks, Spring Creek, like I mentioned. The Steel Modeler Supply will be there. Tangent will be there. Yarmouth Works, which is another Canadian company, and they're based in St. Thomas.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a
Pretty
good
big
variety.
lineup.
It's at the Gateway Convention Center, so really cool. And there's a layout tour the night before, which is available to the people that are signed up. I mean, I don't know about you, but I remember
Okay.
the article as a kid on the Utah Belt Railway, which are always cool articles reading MR. Yeah.
So it says that this year's theme is actually the layout a weekend at the theater.
It
Oh,
is, and
nice.
that's their theater. How to bring your layout to life.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where we're going to be there. What is kind of on the agenda? Well, obviously, when I go down to Louisville, I usually spend a morning in the Grange. And if anyone's ever spent time in Kentucky, LaGrange is one of the coolest places to be. I'm going to pull up a YouTube video of that.
Virtual railroad.
There's Virtual Rail Fan. I mean, there's lots of really cool spots down there. They also do special run throughs, but yeah, they'll do special light ups. So LaGrange is one of the last places in North America that has street running still. So
Yeah, I've seen
definitely,
a few videos there.
it's really a cool spot. Other than that, that's basically it. I think it's going to be a fun couple days there. Connect with
Okay.
some people I met at Springfield. Connect with some new people, and get our 64 hub, show off our next samples, and then a couple other things in my duffel bag.
Duffel bag of mysteries.
Nice.
Oh,
Did we lose him?
I don't know. Lauren, you there? Uh-oh.
Yeah, we might have lost him.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
There we go.
he's back.
We lost you for a second there, Lauren.
I almost pulled the ripcord.
It happens.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So
Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming down the pipe, and lots of
there's any
stuff coming up
questions,
at OVR.
whether you guys got some questions for me or
Trying to.
Any questions?
I don't know. I don't have anything right now on hand that I can think of. Sort of
So
stumped.
how long have you been working on the pop-up event? Since the last one?
huh? This thing's crashing on me, Mike.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
She crashing.
Oh boy. I actually do got a question then for you. I do got a question for you there, Lauren, if you're able to answer it there, if it doesn't crash on you. For
All right.
if the layout you're talking about, is it going to be modular or are you going to make it a permanent layout?
Module.
Modular?
And I'm not building it. It's coming.
So it's going to be sort of like how HoTrack does. You can bring your modules in and add on to the layout, right?
yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, I think we lost them.
We lost him again?
Build.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he just pulled the cord.
Well, we'll give a few minutes in case he comes back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask him like how long he's been. Hey, Martha, how are you? How long he's been putting together the pop-up event? Right, that wouldn't just be overnight. That would be probably would take about a year to prepare and who you're gonna get to come to the show and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sure he's put a lot of work into that as well.
Yeah, I would guess that it is a full. No matter what, once it's done, it's just nonstop. So you're always thinking ahead and always because once you get your stuff done for that, say that one pop-up event, you're already starting to probably think of the next one halfway through the first one done.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I know when we came back from Amherst, I think we were at the shop till 8, 9 o'clock at night, and then I left there and then drove home after that. It was like midnight with time I got back from Amherst on the Monday night. Yeah, it was a late one in a snowstorm. Oh.
There. Chris just put a link up there.
Oh, for the private label and OVRtrains.com. Here's your link for your trash cars. And I'm reading Martha's comment.
Mark's comment?
Who?
Did you say Mark?
No, Martha.
Oh.
One of the girls at the shop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's been working on the show pop-up event since the last one, which is a true story. Takes probably about a year to do, right? The vendors, there will be manufacturers that'll be at the show there, Tim.
Yeah.
If you can get across.
Well, no. I think he's saying that at say a show in his area, at the local shows in his area, they have vendors to sign up for the next show for the next year.
Yeah, probably.
I think.
Like Amherst and stuff like that, you would have to plan that.
Yeah. That's the same what we just did with Armprior. Like we told that, like I think Perry told the new guy that we will be there next year. We're just gonna have to make sure that we could just that everything just falls in line.
Yeah.
No, I was kind of curious of what Lauren was going to say about the layout, that because it sounds like he's renting out that hockey shop, isn't he now?
Yeah, next door.
He's renting it out now.
No, not now. But I think for the pop up, he was talking about using the space next door.
Is it empty now? Is that why?
No, the guy's still there. Just he could use it for that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think like he was up to 8 manufacturers. He was naming off there, and there's probably some more yet.
That's getting nuts.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I know your other obligations are on the track, the whole track there. You got that weekend, but that's going to be a good show at OVR.
I know. Like as well, if my vacation was more down that way, because I got to take it at a certain time, because there's only 2 blocks, and this is the only reason why it fell into place last time is because I was working over the whole summer. I didn't have my summer leave, so they tacked that on after for me. Don't get me wrong, I love the show. I want to go back again.
Yeah.
It's just right, like already, like it's vacation. I'm already on it now, and on top of that, whole track, I'm committed to it.
Yeah, no, I got you. Can't be everywhere, but we all like to try to go multiple places.
Oh no, exactly. Like that's the main reason why. No matter what, the barbecue is the main thing. Barbecue is the main thing for us.
Barbecue and trackside rail fan, and we got Happy Valley Hobbies. How are you, Edward?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will have the mini barbecue, and we got to get Dave Co out there because the griddle's coming out that you can put on the barbecue stand. Yeah, we can cook some bacon for him to go on his burger.
Yeah. You're going to have some bacon on there for sure. Well,
where's Chris?
I don't think he's coming back up.
No, I thought he actually would chat there, go through the chat there too.
Yeah.
And what, Daytona Steve still is still having issues?
I think so. Well, I don't know if Daytona's ever done a live there, right? I was just going to get him to show off his layout there and run the train around there. He says he's still trying to hook up. Oh, he's back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, guys.
How's it going?
How's it going, Lauren?
So I don't know. She put frozen, so I just pulled the ripcord.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Rebooted?
No, I just pulled the ripcord and unplugged my router.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're asking about the layout. No, it's a Fremo. It's a Fremo group that's I'm going to invite to come.
Okay.
If I had a long-term space, I would build a Fremo layout in the shop. But I don't have any space in the building.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Now, okay. Yeah, Fremo, so the main line runs down the center, right?
Correct.
Okay, so it's not like how mine are, because my main line runs actually just on the one edge.
Yeah. Down the center.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wouldn't be compatible then.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I got some exciting stuff for that day. Like Martha said, I've been planning. I think I started the planning for last year's event probably the night we were going out of the parking lot when we were sitting in Hardy's having supper. Truth, Mike.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I remember that. You were talking about that. That was true when we were at Harvey's.
Yeah.
I remember. I thought you were also talking about next year's pop up at the Friday thing where you and Chris went to the that little pub where you got the fish, the pickerel.
Oh yeah. Oh, we went to the Blue Elephant. Yeah.
Yeah, the Blue Elephant when we went there.
David, how are you?
Yeah, I mean, you always have to plan because you want to know why. Put it this way: it's on me to make the event a continual improvement every year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think this
I
year.
want to make I want to make it an event where people come back and they want to keep coming back, and I want to introduce it to new people. Um, and this year with Americans able to cross the border a little bit more easier.
Yeah.
I want to see some of my Western New York customers. I want to see some of my Michigan customers. I mean, I just brought out a car that runs 300 cars a day through Buffalo. True.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep,
Sir.
that is true.
I mean, there's 300 to 400 trash cars that go through the Western New York Gateway daily. On top of when we bring out the 6,000 scrap, I mean, we're doing Niagara Metals, which is a Niagara Falls, Ontario, Tonawanda, and Buffalo scrapyard.
Yeah.
We're doing
Thanks, Diamond Master.
We've done all the AIM versions. We've got more AIM versions in the works. We did CMBX, which is the Canadian scrapper. We've got Triple M. I mean, it's not like we're not bringing out models that people don't want. It's just, we want to introduce more people to our company and more people to our line.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah, it's
why
going
I'm
to be a
going.
pretty big show.
That's why I'm going to St. Louis. That's why we're planning next year to go to California. That's, we're already, Mike and I have already had discussions on Springfield next year, have we not?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because
Don't worry, I'll tell you there.
These things just don't, come up, Brandon. They take prep and prep.
Oh yeah.
Prep.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've already thought about what changes I have to do next year already for next year's event because, I probably don't have the option of getting space off the hockey guy. He's going to be gone in December. He's not renewing. He's not renewing his lease. He wants out. I mean, I've got to take that in consideration. Do I get pushed that I eventually have to rent a community center for the day? I mean, but then people are not. They're not at our shop. They're multiple locations. I mean, there's that issue.
Yeah.
I like having it at the shop.
I would love another 4,000 square foot for my business, but it's just not happening for a while.
Does the Walmart come down at all?
That's full of inventory. I think someone kind of tricked you. That hasn't been available since 2018.
Okay. I was thinking, Harvey's close by.
Yeah.
Great big space at Walmart. Yeah. An empty Walmart.
It's not empty, Mike.
No, I know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty big event. Pop-up event. September 16th.
Well, the way you look at it is there's no Brampton. This is the only event in the province of Ontario with manufacturers for the year.
Yeah.
This number of manufacturers. And the fact that we got to have 4 or 5 international manufacturers there, that speaks highly enough for the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're spending money to come. I mean, last year we had 2 international vendors. This year we're probably going to have at least 5, if not 6.
Yeah.
I mean, and it might not just be a one day. It might be a 2-day with a clinic on a second day. We haven't figured out if we're going to do a clinic on the Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we might add a little bit wrinkle to that. I'm just finalizing that detail in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we talked about doing the 2-day
Yeah.
That'd be pretty.
That would be one long weekend.
But
should be a blast.
Yep.
A lot of work goes into it. It really sets our year up. So it's really an important weekend for us.
It is. Like last year, I loved it there. You guys popped it big time.
Yeah. That was a good show even last year.
Last year we had almost 400 people for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So yeah, and I
looking
know
at-
a bunch of guys from the States are actually coming up for this one, so it'll be good.
I mean, we're looking at having a food truck for the day.
Oof.
Yeah.
Huh. No one doesn't want to barbecue?
That's a hassle.
There was talk about somebody barbecuing.
Yeah.
Mike, I thought you were.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was supposed to film and barbecue and shoot them out of a cannon.
Yeah. That's a lot of jobs for you to get done in a day, Mike.
And
I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not saying you don't have skills, Mike. I'm just saying.
you know, get her
Oh,
done.
I thought Chris was going to run the barbecue then.
Yeah, you could do that.
He's doing it. He's doing it the long weekend in September. He wants to run the barbecue at the trackside.
Yeah. I wear a lot of hats. Thanks, Martha.
Yeah, Mike wears all the hats. Yeah.
Happy Valley is actually asking what kind of food with the I guess the truck that's coming in.
No, what Daytona saying?
Why is he not on this thing? If he can answer in the chat, then he can get up here. Like, I don't understand that.
If he clicks on the link that I sent him in the chat, he should be able to jump on.
Yeah, no kidding. He's stalling out.
Yeah. Intermountain was great people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We had Frank there, and Lauren's gonna have to help me out because I can't remember her name.
Now he's saying I'm lost, stalled out.
Donna.
Sorry.
Yeah, Frank's wife, Donna.
Yeah. I'm lost, stalled out.
Send him the link. Send him the link in the chat. Tell him does he not have a mic or headset?
I don't know.
His SC50 died on him.
Copy.
Fired up the SC70 AC. She works good.
There, Daytona. See that link right there? Just click on that. You jump right in. Oh,
yes.
Lauren put it up as well.
No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all three connected into the same thing. In the StreamYard.
Papa John came into
Papa
the
John.
chat. Race fan.
So yeah, Daytona's waiting to click on the link or trying to get up on there. Running some trains.
Happy Valley. That's because he is in the West End.
Yeah, I'm in West End, Ontario. And Chris would be in the East End of Ontario.
I just killed my cam for a second. Just give me a minute, guys.
Yeah, we know you're still there.
Yeah.
Wigwag says he's on the West End as well. So you can get these nice hats at Sterling Hat Society, where they make East End and West End. And there is talk of making a South and North End hat, but I'm not sure yet. You have to ask. They make it like that.
I thought he already had a South and North End.
Yeah, I think there was talk of it for sure, but I haven't seen it.
I told him to try and do one that said back 40. The back 40.
Oh, the back 40, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have some new swag that day too, Mike.
Oh yeah,
Um,
can't wait. Swag.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The and like you say, you're gonna try the website update.
well, we're gonna have some AML swag. So I'm a big supporter of the AML and Lionel, and
Oh yeah,
Lionel's gonna be there. So
Oh, he's coming this year?
yeah,
he came the first event, Brandon.
yeah. He came in 2020.
Yeah, we did a
Oh.
Bruce.
we did a recording podcast that day. He did a roving podcast with him and Bruce. Bruce is back from Scotland, so Lionel will be there with Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
I don't
so-
get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, and then we're gonna have some other swag that's gonna be unveiled that day, as well as some special announcements that day. A new fundraiser. Um, let's just put it this way, Brandon. The day won't stop
Should
until
be nonstop.
until I probably go to bed. Because probably depending how we structure the weekend, we might be with some manufacturers at layouts after the 6 o'clock,
Oh.
or have dinner with some of the manufacturers in the OVR team and staff. There could be multitude of things.
Okay.
I mean,
So that's back when we had to wear the mask.
yeah.
Okay.
You know, the showstopper thing.
Mm.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely. It was a good time back in 2020 for sure.
It was humming pretty good that day, Mike.
Yeah, I know. I walked out with a couple shopping carts.
Yeah.
That's the only problem when you go there. You just can't buy one.
No, Chris, we don't.
You need to get you a reflective vest.
No.
Bob's, what do you need?
I don't need that. I don't need a hit me vest.
Yeah, I got a CN one and another one out in the garage.
Bad enough there. We always have to wear like
Do you want to
well, we had to use those a lot at work, especially in the morning.
Yeah.
And they didn't call them safety vest; it was called the hit me vest.
That's because you stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
Limestone. Oh, City Sub, how are you? Need OVR hoodies. Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, embroidered ball caps. OVR ball caps.
Nice shirts. Golf shirts.
I'd love to keep chatting, guys, but unfortunately, I've got other commitments I got to get done for the day.
Yeah, no worries.
No, that's okay.
We'll cut her short. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Sorry, Daytona couldn't figure out how to hit the link, but we'll keep it short tonight.
It was expected.
Yeah, no worries. I'll have to come over and go to his place and show him how to do it.
Give him a step by step.
Yeah, and the shag carpet in the basement. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sorry I didn't see you there, Terry. Was on the go train both ways to Aldershot to Toronto. It was a good game until the 8th inning.
Mm.
Yeah, they lost that game, didn't they?
Yeah, they were winning 4-2 and then blew it in the eighth.
Ugh.
5-4 was the final.
Yeah.
John Train says, "Yeah, I met John Train at Ancaster show.
Okay.
Yeah, give him some stickers.
Cool.
And John was at the shop last week. He picked up his M420.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. Thought I only had one, and then got the phone call. No, you pre-ordered 2. I was like, oh, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Well, they always go good in they always go good in pairs, no matter what.
Well, that's why I always buy 2. There's no sense buying one. Then you got to speed match them.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a sticker. And yep, Chris, don't show up at the shop without hoodies because you'll get lynched.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
we lost
I
Lauren.
guess, yeah, we lost Lauren. I guess he was heading off. Have a good night, Lauren.
Yep, take care, Lauren.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got. I wore a go big or go home hoodie there the one day, and the girls are like, "Where's my hoodie?" I'm like, "I have no idea. You're gonna have to talk to Chris on that one."
Yep.
So he's proud of some hoodies, so I'm sure he'll pull through. But I guess we'll keep her short, and we've been on an hour and 37 minutes, and it was nice of Lauren to share all the stuff coming up. And
Oh, definitely.
everybody at OVR for the September pop-up event on September 16th. Shop opens at 9:30, I believe. It's 9:30 to 5. And should be a great show. Good to see everybody.
Oh, yeah.
There. And with that, we'll cut her loose till the next one.
It's Chris on this. It's Chris on actually this Thursday. Don't
hang on. Look at this. Yeah, Chris is Thursday.
Oh, we're still going. We're still going.
Oh yeah, he's got her at notch 8. Okay, sorry, Lauren.
How you doing, Steve?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
can hear you, Daytona Steve.
Okay, I'm just running it. I'm trying to get up to notch 8 here.
All right.
Oh, Sparky. Now he shows up just about as we were about.
False alarm here. We're going live. Daytona's live.
Yeah. Just going to send it.
Hey, look at that crate. It almost looks like the one I got in layout there in Daytona.
That's a Bob Harris build.
Oh, nice.
He's got another one if you want one built. We got another one here.
Oh yeah. We got another
There's some ACU power running through.
Okay. It's only a notch 6, guys.
Oh. That's all right. Put Happy Valley says put her in notch 9. We only go to notch 8.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good, Daytona.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes Fred.
You want to see something really crazy?
Yeah, let's see something crazy.
Check this diamond out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, whoa.
It does work.
So no shorts, no nothing.
No, there's no shorts. This one works too.
Good.
That one works very good too.
Oh, is that double crossover?
That one, that's the new Walters one. It works perfect.
Yeah, I had to. Since you got that, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
I had to gap mine there tonight for some reason. It was shorting out.
This guy died on me tonight.
Oh.
Motor or decoder, you think?
I don't know. I had it running for about an hour, so maybe she overheated.
We'll see. Yeah, give her a check later.
Sparky, you got 3 crossovers? Or Chelsea? Oh, okay, you had the gap. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I had the gap, the crossover. Yeah, lots of YouTubers will be there.
Okay, here's some stuff. Can you see those?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Let
these
me try and
are
make it bigger there, Daytona.
proto 2000s. Bobby just finished these for his Niagara consist.
Okay.
Nice.
So he's got a whole bunch here. He's weathered up. Here's a couple down here. There's New York Central and CB and Q.
Oh, neat.
And you're running NCE?
We're running NCE here, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, notch 8.5 now.
Oh, we got it warmed up. Oh, yeah, there you go. Steve likes to run her 2 speeds, 0 and full throttle.
Okay, here is this is going to be SO.
Okay, nice.
Oh, nice.
Take care, Edward. Happy Valley Hobbies. Thanks for coming out. Very nice.
Here's that crane. Mike would like this one.
Oh, yeah. Is that a hydraulic or conventional?
I don't know. It's it has large tracks on it, so.
Yeah, it's telescoping boom with
You think a telescoping boom would actually not be able to carry as much compared to that one I found for you?
yeah. And then it's got lattice live boom in the back maps.
Huh.
Hey, D-Rail there.
Hey, Daryl.
Look at that super lift and the tray on it. That's pretty
Okay,
cool.
so over here we got some
Another refinery.
more refinery going on.
Nice ESO stickers back there.
We got some upgrades on those.
Nice. Any holes in the future through the wall? Expanding the layout?
We got this intermodal yard, Mike.
Yeah. And you got the crane for it too, eh? The buggy?
The overhead crane?
Yeah, the overhead crane.
Oh yeah.
I seen it on the other side.
Oh, this guy right here. Yeah, he's gonna get some refurbished
Yeah.
stuff to it.
Nice.
And then you got a crane over here. There's what do you call this guy? There's a little one.
Yeah. So that's a hydraulic crane.
Yep.
You remember the ones we seen at the Amherst show?
Yeah.
They were nice, eh?
Yep. Here's another nice little steam. Do you see that one?
Oh, yeah.
That's a kit. That's for Bobby's steam era.
Nice.
And then he built that caboose down there too. That's a wood kit, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bobby did a good job on that.
I'll bring
Thomas up.
And here's Here's some of those Walters pipe loads.
Oh.
So here's your Rapido bulkhead flat car, and then there's your Athearn one side by side.
Yeah. And those are, I think, Scenery Master pipe loads?
Seamaster, yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and then you got your you got to put these on the side eventually to secure it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, looks good.
Yeah. So, anyways, a couple piggy packers over here. Here we go. Here's these are Wheels of Time.
Oh, look at that.
Those are Those are discontinued though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You find them at a train show or?
No, Lauren had them. Lauren had them at his shop at the store. I got these when I first got back in the hobby.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Now you can't find them anywhere.
Now I don't know if they're getting rare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's another crane you'd like, Mike. There's another Bobby. Oh. This is a Walters. This is a Seamaster kit.
Yeah, it looks like an old Broussard series.
Yeah, you would know, right? Yeah.
I'm just reading the chat. I won't post that up there, but
all right.
Oh, great stuff there.
Anyway,
Daytona. See, it's not that hard, eh? Going live?
No, not really. I'm not on the laptop though. I'm on my iPhone.
Oh, from the link I sent in the chat.
Yeah, I can't figure out I don't use my laptop hardly, so maybe that's why.
Okay, so if you're on YouTube,
yeah,
like if you would have clicked on that link that I put in the chat,
yeah,
you could have jumped on that way too. That would have been
it'll open up StreamYard automatically if you just click on the link.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was on his iPhone. You know how? Because of the screen was narrow and long.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go live, you gotta turn it sideways on the phone to get full screen.
Yeah, they get the widescreen. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Look at that. Hey, I used to be a viewer too at one time until M&M Rails got me doing live videos.
Oh, they're trailer trucks. Okay, I wonder what those things were sticking out there.
Yeah. The flatbeds?
Yeah, the flatbeds. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Straight decks and but no spread axles.
Yeah. Tandem.
Yeah, just tandem tights.
Yeah, because if they're the American ones, they got the 9-1 spread.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a couple flatbeds that have the 9-1 spread. Trucks and stuff, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks good, Daytona.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky I got a basement, so.
Who's live Wednesday on Cap Crew? Since we got Thomas up.
I believe it's supposed to be Daryl.
Wasn't Daryl last week?
No, that was Plumber last week.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. That was Plumber last week.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday,
We got Heath on 8 o'clock.
And Trackside Tuesday? Or is that Sunday? I got it mixed up.
Yeah, I think that's 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Go Be or Go Home is on Thursday.
Yep.
Question: where did you get the pipe loads? Oh, you see the question there, Daytona?
Yeah. pipe loads are they're Seamasters.
Yeah.
Seamaster? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Seamaster. I got them in the storage room.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I can 3D print those things.
Second podcast is after Heath there at 9 o'clock. Yep.
Right.
Any more? Pop them up there, guys. There's not just us watching. It's on Facebook and
you also
YouTube.
got Jim Tedesco on at 6 o'clock on Thursday too.
On Thursdays, yep. Jim's live from 6 to 7.
Yeah. Well, 6 to whenever sometimes.
Yeah, 6 to 8, whatever. Oh, what do you got there?
I got some more pipe. That's Big Al. What's that engineer guy that you go see at the train shows? Is it Big Al? He makes custom loads.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's his stuff.
Okay. I just try to remember his name. Great stuff.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Oh, Derail Darrell says it's Artie this Wednesday.
Oh, Artie. Okay.
Yeah, we're over on Artie's channel.
I don't know if he's going to be on though. He was awfully sick over the weekend, so I don't know.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he wasn't even on his own show. Anthony Dodge had to do most of the show, and Artie then popped in a little bit later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that happens. It happens. Yeah. My partner's in. Yeah,
your
partner crime. He's in Newfoundland.
Yeah,
he's
Newfoundland.
on the rock.
Yeah.
And we got cousin Vinny Friday night at 8.
Right.
BNSF 6951. Because lots of good shows. You almost need. I think Schuylkill River Valley was working on a TV guy there at one time.
Yeah.
What Curly say? Oh, he said, Daryl, you didn't have to yell. Because he wrote it in big letters.
He probably had caps locked on, and he typed it that way.
Oh, sorry to hear that. There, Sparky. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully Vinny's okay.
I didn't hear anything about that.
No.
Hope he's okay.
Oh, we got a derail.
Oh.
What did I miss?
What?
Well, we got a derail. Didn't get it wound up to notch 8. That's what happened there. Oh, yes. Don't forget, Dave, Crooked River and Eastern is 9 o'clock Thursday mornings.
Oh.
Speaking of sidetracks.
Oh, boy, there he is.
Hey,
James Galton.
Hey, wouldn't it be cool if in real life you could take a car and pick it up with your hand and move it over to the next track?
Yeah. Especially when there's a derail.
Right.
Hey, it's not model railroading if you're not derailing.
Right. Exactly.
We try not to have derailments, but sometimes it happens.
Yep.
I was probably an hour before the show tonight getting that double crossover to work.
Yeah, what did you mean by you had to put insulator joiners in front of it, or is that what you meant?
No, I had to gap it.
You had to do what?
I had to put a gap in the track.
What do you mean a gap in the track?
He cut the track just to leave enough gap there so that it doesn't short.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a funny thing. I was doing a lot of track cleaning over the weekend, and it took me like a day to get my helix all done. And so I was testing the train coming down the helix and going on to my other level. And I didn't have any power on the one turnout. And I'm going, what's going on? I look at it, and the rail joiners weren't connected. And that's where the two sections meet. And hitting, bumping things, it makes them get loose. So I tightened them up, and I got power. Then I ran another engine over that turnout, and then I got a short circuit. And you know what it is? It's because where the points come, right by the frog, those two rails are real short, are close together. And the one wheel on the one engine happened to be touching both rails at the same time. That's what was shortening it out. Every
Yeah.
other engine I run over that same turnout, no problem. It's just one engine. So the one engine's wheel is out of alignment by a hair.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because in the crossover, I was getting continuity in between the positive and negative rail, and I'm like, this something's going on here. It was weird, but I got it working now. I just got to wire up the other tracks.
If you make the frog powered, then you got to sometimes flip the DCC wires on the track, to get them to be the right polarity. That's yeah.
Well, that's what was happening, right? If I had the switch crossed, or the switch points open and closed, I was getting different polarities. So we got it fixed now. It's working.
See this little.
Was that frog juicer?
No, this is a track tester.
Oh yeah.
And that thing lights up when you got power on the track, right? So what I can test my frogs out, and if it's closed, I should have the light should come on if it's going straight through, and if it's diverged, I put it on the other side, and then this light should come on, and then I know I got the wires wired up right. So this is a nice little thing.
Okay.
So yeah, now I can keep going towards the helix and get going on that.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the 6-inch L brackets and do 2x4s or do the rod, but I think I might try the 2x4 first. Try that method because I think the rod might be a little bit of a challenge.
Oh, you mean
who makes that?
Rods in? And yeah, because you got to know exactly where you want to place them.
Yeah. Well, I got it all marked out on my half moon sections of helix.
Right. Then you got to cut all them pieces out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I went with the method I did, because I can move those things wherever I need them.
Yeah.
They slide.
Okay.
Right.
Now that's Joey Ricard that makes that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek's asking you who makes that track tester.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up there where I got it from.
It's not Buckman, is it?
No, I don't think so. I forget where I got this. But if I find out, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Hey, Split Rock, how are you? Thanks for coming out. We're going to probably cut it here in about 2 minutes. Go up and have dinner and keep working on the layout here. Get some
You haven't eaten yet?
No. I come home from work and I was on that crossover for probably almost 2 hours.
He's like me. I do the same thing. I get home from work and the first thing I do is go to the layout to try and work on something.
And I'm looking at my phone and it's like, I got the mechanic over here from work. He works on $1 million pieces of cranes. And I almost got him stumped. He's like, I don't know why we're getting continuity. And then, anyways, we got it just before the show. And I'm like, hey, I got to get ready to go live. I said, you're more welcome to stay if you want to work in the back room, but I'm going live here. So he says, no, I'm out. I don't want to be on the show.
Oh.
Bridge. The bridge there is the Hummel Bridge. Wow, you can see that. Actually, here, I'll show you that real quick.
All right.
Daytona's got a train the top notch there. Speed step 8. There's the old swing gate.
So much
2.5.
techie stuff.
But you don't want to see in there. It's a big mess. I got stuff everywhere right now in there.
So, Mike, I'm looking forward to when you drill the holes.
Oh, and the other office, I'm going to knock the wall down here shortly. Yeah. Halloween of 2023.
Right.
Oh boy.
2 more holes, one for the helix. One going through the office and going around the top level. Do a little loop.
Yeah, I was just looking at my area, and I think I'm going to expand my 3rd level.
Hey, Daytona, you got a fan already, buddy.
There you go. Some more pipe.
Yeah. Derek, Daytona doesn't have a YouTube channel, I don't think. He wanted to subscribe to you there, Daytona.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just live vicariously through you guys.
There you go.
Daytona works at the shop.
You won't see me. I'm there if I'm lucky on a Saturday.
Yeah, coming out on Saturday. Usually a good time at the shop, eh, Steve?
Oh yeah, always good times.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Is Daryl's in San Diego or Los Angeles?
I think he's somewhere near LA, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when Lauren goes down to San Diego, maybe Daryl should try and hit him up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just say hey.
That's not that far. I think it's maybe.
Okay, Randall. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, Derek, he's on my live stream. I sent him the link to get on the chat. But anyways, folks, I'm gonna call her a night.
All right, Mike. Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys later.
Absolutely.
Take care, Tom.
Yeah, we'll see you all later.
Next live.
Yep. We'll see you later. Bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
Daytona, you still there?
I'm here.
We're gonna drop you down and we're gonna call her a night here.
Okay.
Keep her at notch 8.
I'll come and visit you one day, okay? I'll check your basement out.
Yeah, don't hang up the call yet. Till the next one, folks. Keep it on the tracks.
Take care, guys.